Hey all, this is Val here with another Dungeon Hunter Champions video. In today's video, we are going to take a look at the Light Valkyrie, Sigrun. My promo starts, blah, 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 blah. And go. So, I got her done. Now, as you guys know, I typically do all my reviews at 5-star max, just because it takes a little more time to get to 6-star. But since we're testing an SW10, which is a place where 5 stars can and are successful, I don't really see a need to go all the way to 6 for these. Now, of course, the stats and damage will be better as they level, though. So let's hop right into it. And you know how we do skills first. So we're going to take a look at her auto attack skill, Zap. Shoots lightning at an enemy from a distance. Every third attack bounces, hitting a maximum of 3 enemies. What this basically means is the faster she attacks, the more often she does her AoE, which is on skill 1, which is great to help wave clear. This is also valuable in Blitz. Now let's take a look at her first active skill, Rending Bolt. Conjures a bolt of lightning to strike a target location, damages enemies, and lowers defense. Bonus damage based on attack speed. So, as I've stated before, bonus damage based on attack speed or bonus damage based on anything listed here really isn't significant. In her case, though, we are building her attack speed. Now let's take a look at her second active skill, Tornado. Summons a tornado and sends it forward. Damages and pushes back all enemies along its path. Bonus damage based on attack speed. So I'm seeing an attack speed theme here. Every third attack, bonus damage on attack speed, bonus damage on attack speed. Sounds like I'm seeing it. And we're also seeing AoE because we look AoE on the third attack, of course. AoE, AoE. Now let's take a look at the third active skill, Thunderstorm. Imbues herself with the power of the storm, periodically shocks nearby enemies. Each shock deals damage and lowers attack. And look at this, bonus damage based on attack speed, and again an AoE ability. She is all about AoE. She is especially dangerous in PvP as units tend to clump, which will make the most use of her abilities. Lastly, let's take a look at the synergy trait. Decreases cooltime of allied light champions by 19%. Alright, so already with all these attacks, they benefit significantly from attack speed. Every attack, minus the auto attack, does get a damage bonus the more attack speed she has. And the auto attack itself benefits directly from attack speed because the faster she attacks and gets to that third attack, then the more AoE damage she is going to do. So let's take a look at her stats. As you saw it there in the beginning, we already had it up. I am really not happy with her HP. I did build her 120% full glass cannon. A strong win, basically, will knock her over. We only got 21k HP. We've got barely 600 defense. Now, I tried to go as much crit rate as I can. I did roll this on stream, and it went really bad. Everything but crit rate ended up getting something. So here you can see we're barely at 76%, and that is including the guild buff. So 61, 70, yeah, 76%, and I really like to be around 75% when using Mortal. But since she's not on Mortal, I suck it up and I deal with it. But I am going to continue to push to get more crit rate here. She has 1100 attack. She has 1.15 bonus speed. I am working to increase that. And then she has 124% crit damage. So she's going to crit 3 out of 4 times. And of that time, she's going to do 124% more damage. And as I said, I really didn't focus on accuracy. I kind of was like, well, you know, whatever I can do. Whatever I can do. In 6% is fine. I'm not really banking on her lowers attack. So now that being said, let's take her into SW10, and we will take her into ED10 and see what she can do. All right, we're going to target her before we hit auto, and let's off to the races we go. Let's see what she can do. Man, we can't see the numbers because she is attacking them off screen. There we go. 5K, I mean, I'm not great, but I am seeing some 6s. There was a 7 there. Waves seem to be dying pretty quickly. Hopefully we don't regret not bringing Zevron, especially with how squishy she is. We should be fine, though. We should be fine. We've got our defense buff up from Wonga. All right, we're now going to work on the boss proper. Can we get a buff block? Come on, Monis. Let's get that buff block up. That way we can have a clean run. There we go. Buff block is up. We'll see a clean run. Good job, Monis. She is really rocking that damage, boy. She's going to town. All right. We're looking at a minute 14 when the boss actually falls. Let's take a look at the damage. Look at that. 381,000. Having Wonga here really helped push her over the top because she does see a big increase from the attack buff that he gives. She beat out Monis with no problems by over 100,000. She's only at 5-star. So this is really good. Really, really good numbers. I am liking this. Now, let's take her over to ED10 and see how she does. All right, we'll skip this here. We'll target her and we will let her go to work. I do want to try her with a... Oh, there we go. 12K. Nice shot. Nice, nice shot. And remember, got to keep in mind, she's not even 60. She's only 50 max. So very good shot. Very good shot for someone primarily built attack speed. I do want to run her with Casey, my haste buffer, just to see how she does. We'll probably end up taking out Zevron, and just to see how she does. Just to see. I'm very curious on it. We'll try it both in ED10 and SW10 to see if we can get a good comparison of the numbers. All right, here comes the dragon. Now, I expect this will be slower than running my Dr. Synapse. 1, Dr. Synapse is built critical, and 2, Dr. Synapse has elemental advantage over the dragon here. So I don't expect this to be a quick run. I expect like a 2-minute, 20-second, 2-minute, 30-second run. The gold standard pretty much for ED10 is a 2-minute run. That's when, I mean, you're where everybody else is at that point. Once you're happy with your 2-minute runs, they're stable, then the next step is to work on your pre-flight team. If that's your kind of thing. If it's not, then, I mean, you're golden once you get to 2-minute runs with for Elder Drake 10. It is, in fact, the gold standard. That's what I aim to get. My first Elder Drake and SW10 runs were 3.5-minute plus. My SW10 runs were ridiculous. They were all RNG. Like, I mean, way more than you could imagine RNG. They heavily relied on Zevron having the invulnerability up. If the vulnerability wasn't up, then we died. That's just how it went in my early SW runs. Alright, we lived through the roar. Everything's good. The DPS did not get stunned. Zevron did, but we're not counting on him to do damage. Looks like I was almost right. If we can kill this in 10 seconds, I know my monsters. Let's see. Alright, dude, look at that. I know my monsters. What can I say? It's just Dr. Synapse does crazy amounts of damage, and he has elemental advantage. There's no way she had a hope of keeping up with him. Let's take a look at the damage. Oh, wow. Look at that. 578,000. She's only level 50. Her gear is good. Her gear... Oh, I forgot this. I'll show you the gear after. I'll show you the gear after. So, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and try this run again. Let's put in Casey. So, we're at 568,000. Let's put in Casey and see how it goes. We'll take out Zevron. Now, this run may be a little sketchy if we catch the roar at a bad time with the defense buff not up. But if we live through that, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. as usual, we'll skip this and we will target our good old Sigrun. All right. Look, oh my goodness. Wow. She is just going crazy with that attack speed buff up. You can tell when it's off. And when she gets it, it's like she's a freaking chain gun. That is crazy. You go, girl. I mean, she just melted those waves. They spawned, they died. I like to see that. Oh, 20. Was that 23K? Ultra combo! Was that 23K? Holy crap. I couldn't. It looks like 23K. We'll have to look at it in the recap. We'll have to look at it in the recap. What that, seriously, if that was 23K. Ultra combo! She gets more than I've ever seen anyone get from bonus attack speed. I can't imagine that was 23K though. That was not. It had to be a trick of the light or something. Like the Mars reflected from the swamp gas in Uranus, and it caused that look like it was 23K. Does that look like 23K to me? Come on, let's get our defense buff up before he roars. Did he already roar and I missed it? Wow, look how much faster we got him down. I might have to start running her with... Casey, don't die. Don't die, Casey. Now, Casey does provide minimal deeps. She is another hybrid unit. I have her currently built on Brutal, if I remember correctly, but I really have her there for the speed buff and OGD. Oh, no, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, good, good. She got feared right into that. Okay, good, good, good. We're good. We're good. I mean, I knew it was going to be like a little sketchy without Zevron. Okay, boss is up. We're going to finish it out. No one died because we got our defense buff on. Again, that's the power of Wonga. You guys have seen... Oh, we lost Casey, but that's okay. That's okay. We're still going to get a good idea of how she helped. The run would have been faster. We're a little bit over the 2 minutes, but that's okay. 629,000. Running Casey. That's good. All right, so here's her stats. And now let's take a look at her gear. So as you can see, I went Adept, Keen for the 15% crit and then the skill cooldown. I went crit damage, attack speed, attack. And that's her build. I really like her. Actually, I'll go through the gear individually so that way you can pause the video. Take a look at everything I got here. All right, and there we go. That's going to do it for our video today. As usual, if you found the video helpful, you had a good time, you laughed, you cried, you cheered, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you have another unit you'd like me to build to see, please leave a comment down below. And as always, all you dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty. Ultra Combo!